Hello, it's Sunday, the 16th of October. Everyone has been fed and watered. The rabbits are very much enjoying the quail feed, but I suppose so. Gave them a bunch of green tomatoes they seem to be enjoying. Now it is Sunday, chicken dinner Sunday, but it's raining. It's also far too warm to have the fire going inside the cabin. So I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do yet, whether I postpone chicken dinner Sunday to a drier period. Don't fancy sitting outside in the rain cooking it, but we shall see. To be honest, I should do chicken dinner Sunday because the birds are starting to eat me out of house and home. And they really don't seem to be putting on any weight anymore. They've plateaued. But, yeah. Anyways, when I decide, I'll bring you back later. Hickey out. Well, I think you see what I've decided to do. I hate lighting a fire in the rain. It does make things interesting. And a little more effort required. But anyways, we're going. Few years back, well, quite a few years now, I guess, I worked at a Salvation Army Rehabilitation Center, long-term rehab, and I was the weekend maintenance guy and the weekend cook, chef. Can I say he made the most wonderful beef gravy I have ever run against, but anyways, he's planning on coming up for a visit. Nice guy, but made the strangest request I've ever had. Can we have a chicken dinner? Yes, of course. Can I kill it? With all his exposure to the cooking he's done over the years, that's one facet of the food industry he's had nothing to do with. So, yeah. Never had anybody ask me if they could kill the chicken, but hey. When that happens, I'll bring you along. Anyhow, I'm going to keep feeding this until I get a good hot bed of coals going, and then I can start heating up the scalding water. Don't think I'm going to get up to too much in the rain today. And I already cleaned the cabin up before my buddy canceled his visit. So, yeah. I even serviced the composting toilet. My $1,200 composting toilet that I have to service about 3 times a year, I figured I should do that before I had company. But, yeah. Oh, disappointment. Anyways, I'll bring you back later, people. Okay, it's about 11 o'clock, and I've got my scalding water on the fire heating up. It's raining pretty steady, so having a hard time keeping the fire hot. But, I got all the time in the world, I suppose. Would like to point out I have been raking up the leaves for, actually I'm bedding for the birds and rabbits and stuff, but it will end up in the garden, so I'm trying not to let them go to waste, but I'm not going to rake them in the rain. I'll bring you back later. Okay, change of plans here. Not going to scald the bird this time. I'm going to skin it. Piece it up and try my hand at shake and bake on a fire. So the scalding water, which is still heating, I will use for shower water. Yay! Yeah. As I said, there are lots of different ways to cook a chicken, and we're going to explore a different method today. Later, people. Okay, another change of plans. Skinned the bird, left it whole, a can of turkey gravy, some spices, stuffed with onion. Yeah, I'm sorry, the mood took me, so we shall see how this comes out. I'm going to keep the fire low and cook it for a few hours. I'll bring you back later. And it's just peeing out. I'm actually having a hard time keeping the fire burning under the chicken, but yeah. I'd say mid-50s in temperature. which means I really don't want to light the fire in the cabin because it just gets too hot too fast. But, yeah, hopefully it slows down after a while. But in the meantime, I'm going to hunker down in the cabin and watch some YouTube. Later, people. Well, it started raining hard enough. It took my burning fire down to a smoldering fire, so I have actually brought it inside and lit the wood stove. Now it is supposed to cool down tonight, but we shall see. I think I'm going to be leaving the door open a lot. Anyways, supper is starting to smell good, but it's still got a couple hours to go, and I'll bring you back when there's something to show. Okay, this is rather dark, but I apologize. It's raining outside and I'm not getting a lot of daylight in here. The chicken is cooking away. It is about 3 o'clock and I'd say right on schedule. So yeah, I'll bring you back when it's a little closer to being done. Okay, I just went out to give the chickens a little bit of scratch and I don't know what happened, but I've got a chicken with a very badly broken wing. The bones are actually sticking out, so I guess I have another chicken to butcher today. Yeah, gee, and I already had my shower, but yeah, don't like this part of raising livestock, but it's part and parcel of it. So I'm going to go put some old dirty clothes back on and go do it later. Well, I've now got 2 chickens on the wood stove, and I will be, unfortunately, cooking this for several more hours than I had intended, but yeah, sorry, he just was not going to live with bones sticking out, so this seemed like the humane thing to do, although I'm going to be eating a lot of chicken for the next few days. I will say skinning is a lot faster than plucking, but you lose the layer of fat that's under the skin, and hey, fat is flavor, so yeah, short-circuited, but there's a cost to it. Anyways, I'll bring you back later. Icky out. Okay, here are the chickens. Yes, I'm holding a little flashlight above. Really bummed out about this guy. This was my biggest rooster. This is the one I had earmarked to keep as my breeding stock. But he wasn't going to make it with the bones sticking out. And hey, I got a lot of eating to do in the next little while. But yeah, anyways, I think this little guy, he's probably 6 to 7 pounds, is just about done. This guy's got a ways to go yet. But yeah, I'll bring you back later. Icky out. Okay, it's about that time, and it has stopped raining, and we got, like, blue sky after I lost the entire day, but anyways, it's the journey, not the destination, and I'm going to go have a chicken dinner, and then tomorrow I'll have another chicken dinner, and the day after that I'll have another chicken dinner, and yeah, I think I'll be full of chicken this week. Anyhow, icky out.